Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Hey guys, it's me, host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It is the brand new Goosebumps pop vinyl. This is Carly Beth, aka The Haunted Mask. This is one of my favourite stories. As you guys know, I am a massive fan of the Halloween season. As you can probably tell from around my room, it's still pretty much decorated for Halloween, even though it's Christmas. And this figure, man, I'm so glad they made this. It had to be the first one that I reviewed. More so than Slappy. I love Slappy the Dummy, but the Haunted Mask, it's the OG, right? This is the OG right here. This is my favourite. The only thing that could have topped this, One Day at Horrorland. Hoping for those, but we'll talk about other ones that I'd love to see later on in the video. But right now, we need to unbox this bad boy. And don't worry, because I do have the Slappy Funko Pop as well. That review coming soon. But for today, we are going to focus on Carly Beth, the Haunted Mask. And what else is in this line? So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Now, one thing that I was surprised about, because sometimes on Funko packaging, if you open the top or the bottom, you'll see writing. I was really hoping they would have used the green Goosebumps font, and on the inside of the box, on this part, on this part here, sometimes they write words on certain pops. It would have been very cool to have the viewer beware, and then on the bottom, you're in for a scare, like I did at the beginning of the video, because that was always the line they used in the books and as a part of it, as like the tagline for the TV series. Now the pop itself is really cool looking, but I'm loving the fact that inside the boxes, the little inlay is the actual book art. From the book, from the chosen book of what it was. This is obviously The Haunted Mask. Now, don't forget, guys, this is based on the books. This is not based on the television series. I hope they do make some from the television series later down the line, but for now, they're focusing on the book cover artwork. So when we get on to looking at Slappy, remember that, because the book artwork of Slappy does look a little bit different from how he ended up looking in the TV series and how we perceive him today. But I'm going to jump on down to the desk cam so you guys can get up close personal look at Carly Beth. Let's do this. Okay guys, I've got everything set up here for this review, so let's jump in. So R.L. Stine's Goosebumps were one of my favourite things growing up. It really was. I had loads of the books. From what I've done a quick look just to remind myself that The Haunted Mask was actually book 11 in the Goosebumps series. But it was probably one of the more iconic books and one of the more iconic covers, and that's probably why they've done that as a part of the original wave. It was also one of the more popular stories, especially for the TV series. And they are probably relying a lot on nostalgia for this line as well. The mask does look slightly different to the one that you would see in the television series, but as I say, this is based on the artwork from the book, which is right here on this card back. I'm loving the fact that they included this little backing card with the original, book, basically. It's so cool. Loving that. They've even got the little tagline there, if looks good, kill. This is literally just a recreation of the book cover, which is awesome, right down to the Skulltastic logo. Loving it. Okay, let's take a quick look at the back of the box, though, because there are others in this collection. I was quite surprised by a couple of these. Obviously, Slappy, Night of the Living Dummy, well, I was definitely expecting to see that. Werewolf of Fever Swamp is a bit of a weird one. I wasn't expecting that one. Attack of the Mutant, yeah, I can see it. It was, again, a very popular book and TV episode, obviously. And then you got the Bad Hair Day. Again, it's a cool book cover. The rabbit was used very heavily in the 90s, along with Slappy, to kind of push the series. So I understand. Like the original toy line that sort of came out based on the Goosebumps books. We did get a few little things in the 90s, which is pretty cool. I would love to see some different ones though. There's so many that you could choose from, but I mean, we'll have a look at those in a second. But yeah, I'm loving this figure. So she does have the stand going into her back. That is stuck in there. I can't remove that. That came like this out of the box. She doesn't have any holes in her feet, so you can't take this off and pop a regular pop stand on to use this as a flight stand elsewhere. This is This is definitely it. And they've tried to go for the cover as best as they could. The hands are a little bit low. Obviously, the hands would have to be a lot bigger and wider to get it accurate, but then it would lose its Funko appeal with the big head, small-bodied look. So they've kind of melded the two together, the idea of the cover and then the Funko style. But yeah, I think they've done a good job. I really like this, and I've got the Slappy one to unbox as well, and that review will be coming in a day or two. Some of the covers that I'd like to see get the pop treatment in this line includes the Phantom of the Auditorium. I loved that one. The Headless Ghost as well was a good one. As I said earlier in the video as well, One Day at Horrorland, that is an awesome looking one. We definitely need some of the Horrorland characters. And of course we need Cuddles the Hamster. And I don't think we could even talk about this line without going for Curly the Skeleton. They're very iconic characters from the 90s. So overall, let's hope these sell well and that we do get a secondary series. This figure might even make it into my top 10 toys of the year. I'm not quite sure, but I do love me some Goosebumps, and this is hitting all the nostalgia vibes. But guys, what are your thoughts on this little pop vinyl? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video today and you want to see more pop vinyls get the full treatment of review like this, then do let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Superstar. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the toys be with you. Bye!